Well, all right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. Pastor Dowell here. Well, that probably won't be my first time that I'll be wrong concerning politics, but you would have never, ever, ever convinced me with the state of this country and how bad things have gotten in the last 2 years. I mean, first of all, was it 13 American soldiers lost their lives and many other Americans abandoned in Afghanistan? Joe Biden and his administration. Record high inflation to where your savings and your pocketbook and your everything about life is done went through the roof, and everything is, I mean, it's bad. Prices soaring everywhere. Stock market is down big time. Uh, I mean, nothing economically positive about it at all. You thank the Joe Biden administration for that. Crime in these cities at an all-time high. All this under the Democratic administration. And I told you, I've always said this. I'm under no illusion whatsoever at all. Um, I don't have a lick of confidence in this particular country that has, I don't think it's got any sense whatsoever at all. Either there's just a serious rigged selection process out there. Immigration. And you know the reason why the Democrats and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and all them won't go to the border, right? Because, see, once these so-called migrants come into the country, and because they got in this country, they just picked up, what, 4 to 6 million more votes for the Democrats once they make them citizens and then allow them to become citizens. Man, y'all don't see what the fix is? And I can go on and on and then they're talking about coming after guns and banning guns. And man, they're doing their damnedest to run this country in the ground. You'd have never told me with this high inflation, and I mean, this is the worst presidency in the history of mankind, that people would still vote Democrat. It makes no sense. It literally makes no sense at all. Probably because they're upset because of the abortion bill or law. They're probably upset for that. But you mean tell me they'll trade that for being impoverished? Because that's exactly what's taking place right now. The country is being impoverished. And so you can all but look for, if the Republicans don't get the House, you can all but look for 2 more years of being ran in the damn ground. You can believe that. And we can sit there and watch Joe Biden shake hands with thin air. We can watch the country getting ripped apart right out from under us. And it's going from bad to worse. It's just gonna keep on going that way. But it lets me know there's a sickness in the minds of people in this country, a serious sickness. I think Donald Trump is all but wore out his presence right here, because I think DeSantis is probably going to be the Republican nominee. But hey, I could be wrong. I don't think it was wise for him to go out and attack people already in the Republican Party, and he hasn't even announced if he's running or not yet. At least I hadn't been in the news in the loop for it. But it just don't make sense to make enemies starting out. I mean, I pretty much, you all know that the mudsling is going to start sooner or later. But I guess he's coming out swinging first. And I think that, it's crazy because when I mention these facts right here, every time you go to the gas pump, you should be pissed off as hell. But apparently people are not that damn pissed. It must not be hitting Americans hard enough. I do know this, though. Winter is coming. And if the gas pump wasn't enough, get ready to thank the Joe Biden administration for your heat and oil. Because a lot of you ignorant folks voted Democrat. You just wait and see. Wait and see. When you have to choose between eating and heating this winter. And winter is coming. But make no mistake about it, they don't have any plans to balance the budget. none whatsoever at all. They don't have any plans. Everything is more debt, print more money, put more oblivion, and then therefore continue to raise rates and continue to have more and more and more inflation. That's all it is. Just spend, 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 spend. But it's utterly remarkable and amazing to me that people are voting for poverty. I don't know. What did I miss? Did I miss something? Or either this election process is seriously rigged and the Republicans got to figure it out.